What's going on, people? Welcome back to Jake's AFC. As always, big up to everyone who's been interacting with the channel, liking the vids, subscribing to your boy, and letting me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And it's that time of the day, that time of the week, that time of the hour, match preview, second leg in the Carabao Cup semi-final against Chelsea at the Emirates tomorrow night. And I had to bring in a special guest, the first guest on the channel, man like Aaron Bissaka's cousin, man like Dushane from Top Boy, my brother from another mother, Mr. Grace. Welcome on the channel, bro. How are you?
I'm chilling, bro. Chilling.
Eh?
How you doing, man? How you doing?
Always good, bro. Always good. Ready to
Hey,
slap up the
appreciate
thing.
appreciate the invite. Appreciate the invite. I'm excited for this.
Appreciate for having you, bro. Thank you for coming on the channel, bro. You know, this is always gonna happen sometime, But it's good it's happening, bro.
Hey,
Today. It's good
hey,
it's happening today because, bro, tomorrow is a big game, bro, for both our teams, man.
it is. It is. We need that. We need that.
Bro, we haven't won a trophy in like 5.5 years, yeah. So we have an opportunity to step into the final against. I think it'll be City because they're 2-0 up against Newcastle in
Hmm.
their tie. So either one of us is going through, and it's gonna be Arsenal, bro. You haven't won a domestic trophy in like 8 years, bro. Your last domestic trophy was the FA Cup in 2018, bro. Eh?
All right, bro. All right.
Eh?
Keep trying. Keep trying,
Who do
Jakes. We
you?
don't need domestic if we've already won the whole world, bro.
Well, you're gonna say Champions League and Club World Cup,
Why'd you say that like it's nothing, bro?
Bro,
Jakes.
who cares about the Club World Cup, man? That's a preseason trophy, man. That's like
You
me.
will soon. You will soon. If you guys do qualify, if you guys do win, you will be playing in it. So it'll be a first time for you guys, and I don't know. It should be interesting to see how you guys do,
But
and
that's
then
not
we can properly gauge. Once you guys enter our levels, you know what I'm saying?
the
Like
levels,
there's levels to this. Those don't worry, you get a taste of it. You get a taste of it.
bro. Make sure, bro. Bro, all I can say is don't let me get my hands on that Premier League title or the Champions League because, bro, Grace, you know me, man. It's over for
Uh
all of you, bro. It's over
Unfortunately,
for
yes. Unfortunately, yes. Yes,
yeah,
Jake. So that's what we're all afraid of. Once Arsenal touches that cup,
bro.
we'll
It's long.
never hear the end of it. We'll
It's
never
long.
hear the end of it.
It's long for everyone, bro. But anyway, let's speak about the first game. Obviously, bro, we beat you guys 3-2 at the bridge. And bro, for me personally, I feel like you guys are still lucky to be in this tie, bro, because you had bare players out. Palmer was out,
Yeah,
Reece James was out,
that was
Gusto
peak.
was out. Was João Pedro out as well? I believe he was out. Yeah.
At the time, I think so because
Mm.
us. We had other priorities. We were thinking of other
Man City, other.
leagues. Yeah, bro.
You're
Like
thinking of us.
Arsenal. Yes, Arsenal. You guys are a tough contender, but we didn't want to risk a lot
Mm.
of our players for that kind of thing.
So you're
We had
saving
tougher
for
games.
for the top four, yeah, for the because
Yeah, top
this
four,
is done for
bro.
you.
We had Champions League going on. We have
Yeah.
other things going on at that time, bro. Like I'd say because it was also pretty early in the season, right? So the loss, we kind of just took it with a pinch of salt. Kind of just took it with a pinch of salt because we knew it was gonna get better anyways.
Yeah.
And right
Mm.
now, where we stand is pretty good, I'd say, for how we performed the first game. I'd say, right? Like we're still
Yeah.
top four right now. So
To be fair, that is true, bro. And bro, your new manager is doing well, man. Man like Liam Rossignol, bro. Five
uh,
wins and six. He's doing okay, bro. He's doing well.
yeah, he's still pretty new though. He's still pretty new. Like we're still kind of getting the gauge on him. Like we
Mm.
do have a good squad. We do have a good squad. Like it's very easy to not easy. Now we're in a better position, right? Because the
Mm.
injuries are not as bad. The we have quite a full squad now, so he
Mm.
does have a lot more to work with than what Enzo Maresca left, I guess.
Yeah. Because you guys had bad
Yeah.
injuries when Maresca left, yeah.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. It was pretty peak. It was bad, but our squad were still pretty good. We have a lot of
You guys have some
talent,
decent players,
a
yeah.
lot
You
of
have some,
game changing players. So that
mm,
also
bro.
makes it a little bit easier to
Like
be
João
pushing.
Pedro. João Pedro is on form at the moment, bro. I think that's
Oh
what.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah. I've been saying that's my
that's my G,
guy,
yeah.
bro. Yo,
That's
Pedro.
that's the G, yeah.
Oh, yo, Pedro. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
A man like G
Honestly,
after.
after
Mm,
these last, that dude just came out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? The
mm,
whole transfer market
mm.
situation was a bit difficult, but he came in, got right to it, and he wasted no time. And
Yeah.
it did help. It did help that Esteval came, and he kind of had someone to,
Mm,
you know, build some chemistry
it's-
with in a language that he
yeah.
understands. Because
Mm,
yeah, Esteval wasn't really, and it was good for him to be there when Esteval gets there because it was
mm.
someone to be familiar with, and they played together in Brazil, so
Yeah, they do. To be fair, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
they have similar style and everything, so it's working out.
But in terms of Esteva, yeah, I heard he was he obviously didn't make the Chelsea squad over the weekend because of obviously there was
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
family issues, I believe. So he had to fly to Brazil. So do you know
Um,
he'll be back for this game?
honestly, that might be news to me,
Mm,
but we honest, he's pretty good. However, I didn't see him. He's still a kid, so of course he has to,
yeah,
handle what he's gotta do what he's gotta do, man.
but
But
he's a
we
baller.
shouldn't be too
Mm,
worried about that for the next game
mm,
because our squad is still pretty decent.
yeah, hopefully it works out in terms of his
Yeah,
family
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Bro, I don't want
Wishing
him.
him the
I don't
best.
want him playing this game, bro. I don't
Huh?
want him being there for this game because, bro, he terrifies me, bro. Because I remember the last two games we faced you, yeah. Obviously, the first one, the 1-1 win for you guys at the bridge. You remember when you guys beat us 1-1 at the bridge, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't. He ballooned the shot over the bar, yeah.
Right.
But that game, he didn't have much of an impact. But the game, the first leg of the Carabao Cup a few weeks ago, bro, every time that guy got on the ball, bro, I actually thought he was going to like do something because, bro, he's quick, bro, and he's
Yep.
actually quite an intelligent player, bro. Like he doesn't do many skills, yeah, but then he's a smart player. Like he just keeps it simple, bro. And
Yeah,
he also,
and I think that's one of his strengths. That
yeah,
he's already a pretty established
mm,
talent. Wonder
mm,
kid in the wherever he's from and whatever he brought to
mm,
Chelsea, what he's bringing to Chelsea. So
mm,
we need that. We need that. We need players like those. We're not a small team. We're not a bottom league team where we're
yeah,
kind of just spending money on guys who don't even want to be there. Like
mm,
we need people who can show up and show out every single time, and he showed that.
mm,
So
yeah,
yeah, I mean against Arsenal though, against Arsenal, you guys are not an easy team to go against. So
mm,
I mean, it will be a lot harder for him to kind of you know
mm,
make his way through Arsenal because
mm,
I feel like at this point in time, it's not crazy to say that Arsenal is probably a good side. They're probably the best side in Premier
yeah,
League right now.
yeah. You
So
could say so this season, especially based on this season, even in
exactly,
Europe, you could say we're, I mean, on top of the Premier League, top of the Champions League right now. So
yeah.
you could probably say we're the best team in Europe. Yeah, but
Yeah. So
in
for
terms of,
someone being new to the Premier League,
mm,
this one might be a very challenging game. So we
yeah,
do we definitely do need it. We do need him. Don't get me wrong. Like
mm,
he's an essential player with our squad, but
mm,
we do have a lot. We can do without him for maybe a game or two because at the end of the day, Arsenal isn't the goal, right? We're
mm,
trying to win we're trying to
major
win
honors.
trophies. We're
Yeah,
trying to, break records here, stuff like that. There's a lot of things we want to do.
yeah, we'll
Yep.
see, bro. We'll see. First, let's see how tomorrow goes. And bro, as I said, yeah, you guys are still lucky to be in this tie. But now coming into this game at the Emirates, yeah, a lot of the players who were missing in the first game are back. Palmer is back. João Pedro is back. Malo Gusto is back. Reece James is back. And we had to see whether Esteva will be back or not. But that's a boost for you guys coming into this game because it's only a 3-2. It's only a one goal deficit, bro. Like if you guys score first,
Hmm.
all of a sudden, yeah, it's bro, it can get spooky for us. But then at the same time, yeah, your record at the Emirates is not good, bro. Like I think you guys have only beat us what once over the last 10 years at the Emirates. So once or twice over the last 10 years. So what are your thoughts like coming into this game?
Um, I'd say yeah, we have a lot of road bumps, speed bumps ahead to actually win this game. For us to
Yeah.
actually win this game, it's not gonna be easy, but
Mm,
um, I'd say I'm pretty confident. I'm pretty confident that
mm,
in the fact that we're not gonna make it easy for you guys, right?
mm.
Because essentially, you guys need it more than we do, realistically speaking, right? Like
Yeah, you
you
could
guys
say so.
definitely, yeah. This is
Yeah.
it's a very big game for you guys, and unfortunately, it's against us, who
Mm,
is a pretty strong squad. So
mm,
yeah, I do feel like you guys will definitely need to show out, put on a
mm,
very good game in
mm.
order to beat us, right? Because yes, our record at what's your stadium called again? Uh,
Emirates.
the Emirates, right? Yeah, it's not that good.
Mm.
However, our squad alone right now, especially after, I'm sure you saw what happened at West Ham
Yeah,
top of the
yeah, I
league, right?
watched that game, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
West
yeah.
Ham, they need to.
It was. So
Mm,
I'd say we're really in form. We're really in form, and I would definitely be worried for
mm,
going against us. You know, Cole
mm.
Palmer is, I'd say back.
Yo,
I
he
think,
says back. But
yeah,
bro,
yeah, I can say that.
fans are saying that he needs to improve his performances, man. The
Hundred
people
percent,
are calling him
hundred
out as
percent.
his
But
one.
you, yeah, 100%. But you
Mm.
know he was injured, right? So you have to start somewhere. And
Yeah,
it was nice seeing that, like, you know, he could play at least a full 90-minute game,
mm,
right? Like he just did the
mm,
other day, and he performed pretty well. I'd say he performed pretty well. I'd say
mm,
he could be better, of course. He could
mm.
be better. So it's also one of those things where it kind of motivates us a little bit, you know,
Yeah,
kind
mm,
of see if we could tackle an Arsenal, or if we could take on Barcelona or Real Madrid, or
mm,
you know, big league teams in, you know, Champions League, because we're
mm.
still in Champions League, right?
It's
We're
in
still in
Champions.
Champions League. We're still in
Yeah,
FA Cup and other
Carabao Cup.
leagues.
Still in the
Exactly.
Carabao Cup, man.
So yeah,
Yeah.
it should be challenging. Should be challenging. Should be a very interesting game, because once we
Mm.
get through that first half, anything can happen. Pretty much anything can happen.
But the thing is, bro, the tie is in our hands, bro. So you guys literally have to, bro. You have to win, bro. You can't
Yep.
come here for no draws, because if you come to the Emirates and let's say it ends 0-0, 1-1, 2-2, you're out, because we would win on aggregates, as because
Hmm.
you're obviously, you remember we won 3-2 in the first game, yeah.
Yep.
So for me, yeah, coming into this game, I feel like obviously you guys getting those players back, Palmer, James, who else, JP, all those guys coming back is gonna give you guys a boost, yeah.
Yep.
But for us, I feel like that performance we showed on the weekend against Leeds, yeah, that's also giving me confidence, more confidence coming into this game, despite the fact we're 3-2 up already, despite the fact we're playing at the Emirates, yeah. I feel like the way we played our performance during that game gives me a lot of confidence coming into this game, because it's showing me that, yo, this team can actually play good football. None of this, bro. You know how Arsenal gets cooked about around
Yep.
football, man. Yeah, so I feel like if we score first, yeah,
Hmm.
that's probably the tie done. Because we don't. I'd say we don't need to sit back. Yeah, we don't need to sit back, because that's gonna invite pressure. Because I feel like you guys, as soon as that game starts, you guys are gonna be on us, bro. Like there's probably gonna be, you guys are probably gonna dominate a lot of the ball in the first 10, 20 minutes, and probably if you guys don't score over there between that time stamp 10 first 20 minutes, then it's going to be like, okay, Arsenal are easing into the game. And if
Hmm.
we score first, probably a set piece, you know how we love set piece goals.
Yep.
But if we score first, yeah, I feel like that's gonna put you guys down, bro. Like we saw that in the West Ham game. Like as soon as West Ham scored, you guys just died, bro. And then if we score,
Yeah.
I feel like we score first, we'll get a second one, and then that's it. The tie is done.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I think, yeah, yeah. That's a very good. That's you. I think you're spot on. You're spot on, because
Mm,
we have had that problem for
mm,
years now. It's a very big. It's a Chelsea thing, I'd say,
mm.
where once we concede one, because as you already know, it's been one of our biggest challenges has been keeping this clean sheet.
Yeah.
We can't seem to get through a game without, you know, with a clean
What
sheet.
keeping
It
it?
just, yeah,
How
it
long has
just
it
hasn't
been?
happened in a very long time.
How many games have you guys not kept a clean sheet under what's his name, Rossini?
Nope. not
So
a single
probably
one.
oh,
And
fair
I'd say
enough.
Maresca as well. Maybe early Maresca ball football
Yeah.
times before, I'd say
Mm,
before the Club World Cup.
mm,
Maybe around that time we're keeping a couple clean sheets, but
yeah.
even then they were come and go. So
Mm,
it's always been something like that. And honestly, I'd say I do trust. I trust that Maresca knows. I mean, sorry,
Rosinho.
Rosinho. Yeah,
Mm,
Rosinho. He knows what he's doing most of the time. Like I was
mm,
watching the West Ham game, and you could see him making subs at 15 minutes. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like
Mm,
he's not trying to play. He's not playing games, and his
mm,
decision making is really good too. Because we do, as I said, our squad is pretty um
stacked.
diver. Yeah,
Decent players. Yeah.
we're pretty packed. We're pretty packed with a lot of
Mm,
ballers. And
mm,
unfortunately, we do have that problem where it's kind of a competition, right? Where
mm,
you have, I don't know, Jamie Gittins on the left and
mm,
Pedro Neto plays there sometimes. And
mm.
then there's Esteval as well, right? If
Yeah. You
he's
got
around.
Garnacho as well. You guys got Garnacho playing
Garnacho.
as well.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
we do have options. If something's not working, I do
Mm,
trust that Rosinho knows, and
mm,
he's pretty good at that. I'd say that's um his biggest strength is
yeah.
that he does not care. He does not care. He will sub people off.
Exactly.
If you're not, you know,
Mm,
performing, he'll take you out. Just like during against West Ham. He put
yeah.
in Jamie Gittins for 10 minutes.
Mm,
10 minutes. Our defense was kind of going crazy. Took him
mm.
off. Took him off. He
To
put
be
him in
fair,
at
Gittins
58.
was
Took
injured,
him off
isn't
at
he?
60 or something. Huh?
I swear Gittins got injured. That's why he had to go off.
I think so, yeah. But
Yeah.
he was doing pretty good. He was doing pretty good because
Mm,
he could definitely have finished the game like that. We didn't need to sub him off at that time, if you
yeah.
watch the game, right?
Yeah. Mm,
But but he was just unfortunately the, I guess, weakest link in the team, even
mm,
though he was performing pretty well,
mm.
and due to the injury as well, he had to go. But,
Yeah, but you're spot on, bro. You're spot on because, bro, in terms of Rossini, the reason you guys won that West Ham game is because of the subs Rossini made at halftime. Because
yeah.
he subbed in JP got a goal. He subbed in Kuku got a goal. He subbed in Fofana got an assist for, was it the Kuku goal or was it the
I
JP?
think so. I
Yeah,
think was it? Yeah, I think
yeah,
so. I think so. I'm not sure.
one
Oh,
of
it
the two.
was Reece James. Reece James, actually.
Yeah, but yeah, those in terms of Rossini, as you said, is shown a level of good game management because being able to take your play, being able to have the awareness at halftime to be like, yo, this isn't working, and switching it up, it shows like that's proper IQ in terms of coaching. So
Yeah.
yeah, big him up on that. But
I
yeah,
don't
let's.
know. I don't know if I can say. I don't know if I can say the same about Arteta though.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I don't know because
Mm,
honestly, I don't. If this season doesn't go well for you guys,
mm,
he can't. I don't know how many more lives this cat gets.
yeah, he has to win, bro. For
Yep.
me, I keep on saying, bro, he has to deliver the Premier League this season because, bro, City are trash, Chelsea they're trash, United are trash, even though they're coming their own form at the moment with Michael Carrick coming in.
Hmm.
Liverpool fell off this season. Bro, if we don't win the league this season, we're never gonna get a better chance to do it, bro, because everyone else is falling off, bro. I thought City would probably go on a run after they beat Wolves last week here, but they
Hmm.
went and drew to Tottenham yesterday after being 2-0 up. So it's like, even though people are saying, yo, City, the Blue Sharks are circling, they're not really circling, bro, because even they look to be a bit down and out, man. So, as I
Yeah,
said,
they're
mm,
not really as big of a threat as they were last season, or the
exactly.
season before. It kind of, I don't know. I
Mm,
feel like the fire has kind of died down a little bit. Shout
yeah.
out to Liam, Shiro, um, Joy. What other
Oh,
City fans
you're a
do I
City
know?
fan.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just naming names at this point. Shout out
Yeah,
to y'all.
yeah,
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. The City fires just kind of got down. They're
yeah.
not
Big up the
performing
City
as well, but
fan. Mm.
they are the sort of team who do have that. They, on paper, they're still doing pretty solid, pretty well. Pep is
mm,
still managing his numbers because at the
mm.
end of the day, statistics don't matter as long as you get that win.
Exactly.
You get
Yeah.
that win, that go. Like
Mm.
you can have 100% possession, but if you lost, you lost.
You lost, bro.
So
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah, so on paper they're still doing pretty well. They're still in Champions League. We're all
Mm,
looking forward to the next couple of games.
mm,
Yeah, and
yeah.
then we can gauge a little bit more of where everybody's kind of standing at
Mm,
in terms of in terms of uh skills and
mm,
ability and all
mm.
that, because now I think it's a critical time because this the I'd say we're past halfway through the Premier League,
Yeah.
right?
For the season.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, we're past it, so
Mm,
now the numbers do count.
yeah. They do.
Sometimes you can leave with 4 red cards as long as you got that win.
Mm,
The numbers do count, so
yeah.
I
This.
wouldn't hate on it. I wouldn't hate on it. I just want to see how they do end up, and I guess wishing
Mm,
them the best.
yeah. We'll see how it goes. But let's now get to the game. Obviously, in terms of let's speak about your lineup. What would you go for? What team would you start for this game?
This game, I'd
Mm,
say honestly, best thing I see going forward is starting off strong. We
mm,
need that strong start. We need
mm.
that that initial full force coming in at 100% at the
Oh yeah.
beginning.
Yeah.
So I'd say we'd need a lot of the team that ended the West Ham game. So our
Mm,
main players, Cole Palmer,
mm,
Reece James,
mm,
Fofana right now. We
mm,
need to start Chalobah. You see,
mm. So would that be
um,
your centre back partnership for Fano and Chaloba? I'm guessing you drop Badiashile, yeah?
oh,
Mm,
absolutely, in a
yeah.
heartbeat, bro.
So what's
Bro,
that?
if I was
Robert
6'4", I could
yeah.
probably be better than that guy.
Oh, is this
No,
6'4"? Is Badiashile 6'4"?
I think so, something like that.
Okay, okay.
Maybe a bit shorter, actually. I'm not sure. But
So then I'm guessing you'll stick with Sanchez in goal, yeah?
um, at this moment, yes. At this moment, yes.
Mm. And what are you saying for the back line, the back four?
You already know. You already know usual culprits. Kukurea on the
Cucurella.
left.
Mm,
Like I said, Chaluba,
mm,
Fofana in the center, and
mm.
then right back, of course, I'd
Reece
go.
James.
Yeah, I'll go
Yeah.
with Reece James just because he knows what he's doing.
Mm,
He's really um on form, and I'd
mm.
say I'd also put in, like I said, the usual
The
Caicedo,
usual team. Yeah.
Enzo,
Mm,
Fernandez, right there, right.
mm,
And one thing I learned about the West Ham game is that our offense is really starting to come together, and
mm,
I'm seeing us playing two strikers at once.
mm.
That works. It's
Delap and JP. You guys had Delap and JP
exactly,
same time.
exactly.
Yeah.
I never thought they would work well together, but they seem to.
Mm,
They seem to work really well together. So I would want to see that again.
mm,
I would want
mm,
to see that again, just because it's something we haven't really
mm,
explored, and so far, when we have, it's
mm.
worked.
Okay.
Having Delapin number 9 with that constant press, and
Mm,
having João Pedro with his goal scoring ability,
mm,
kind of coming in and really,
mm,
putting up numbers. So I'd have
mm,
those two. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I wouldn't be too sure,
mm.
because also our forwards, Garnacho is a little bit of our biggest liability right now.
Yeah,
I'd say
he was against West
yeah,
Ham. He was cheeny, bro. He was
yeah,
cheeks West Ham, bro.
yeah.
Mm,
He's kind of our biggest liability. So
yeah.
I'd say, yeah. If he's not playing, if we're not playing with a winger, I would want to see that, that number 9 and Pedro combination again. That was really good.
Mm,
On the right, Pedro Neto. Pedro
mm,
Neto, I have nothing bad to say against him. He's
mm.
just on it 24/7. You
So you
know,
bring him back into the team, yeah. It's on the right
bringing
because he didn't start. He didn't start against West Ham, didn't he? He came off.
I think he did. I think he
Oh,
did.
he
He
did.
played a full
Came off.
90 minutes. Yeah.
Mm.
It's just that him and Esteval, they kind
Mm.
of do this thing where they switch sides.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, so
Yep,
they switch from right to left. Okay, yeah,
exactly. So
yeah.
we saw that Wan Bissaka was kind of
Mm,
putting Pedro Neto through it, you
mm,
know.
mm,
and Esteval a little bit. So they kind
mm,
of switch sides, and that works well with Reece James as well
mm,
because Esteval is not really a cut back type of
mm,
person. He's more of a cut on top of on top of the box. You know
mm,
what I mean?
mm.
On top of the box and see kind of like Lamine Yamal style a little bit.
Yeah, they
But
like to
when
cut
Reece James is
inside.
there, yeah, when
Yeah.
Reece James is there with Malo Gusto, they're
Mm.
really good at cutting back. So we get those balls into our strikers, you know. So that's
Yeah,
where a lot of our goals I think come from.
because you guys tend to play a lot with your wide players, like in terms of build-up play. In terms, I feel like a lot of your creativity
Hmm.
comes from your wide players. That's why you see like your wingers having a lot of the ball, whether it's Garnacho and Neto, whether it's Esteval and Palmer. Sometimes when he plays on the right,
Yeah,
like and sometimes whether it's Gittins, like your wide players tend to have a lot of the ball, like especially during build-up play.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Mm.
that's really important, you know. I think you guys also do the same, of course. You know,
Yeah, we do with
you
Saka and Madueke,
same thing.
Trossard, Martinelli.
Yep,
Yeah, yeah.
exact
So
same thing. You know, we kind of, I'd say those are sort of not negotiables. They can do whatever they want out there
mm,
a little bit. You know, I'd say as a team we kind of trust them to that they know
mm,
what they're doing. Because if you
yeah,
look at Pedro Neto, you know, he's very solid, very
mm,
solid. He's very hardworking. He's always running. You know,
mm, mm,
and it's very rare you catch him, you find him making as many turnovers as other players,
mm.
you know, with other players with Manchester United backgrounds, you know,
Other players with
a
Man
little
United
bit.
backgrounds.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So,
yeah, I hear, bro. Say no more. But in terms of Arsenal's lineup, I would go for um pretty much the same lineup against Leeds, but then I'd go for David Raya and goal. Right back, I'll actually bring in Ben White. I'll give Timber a rest for this game. And as I always say, Ben White helps us quite a lot in
mhm.
terms of our attacking play, in terms of because he tends to overlap. I feel like his attacking aspects of the game is better than Timber's. Even though Timber is a better overall right back, I feel like Ben White offers us more from an attacking perspective. But yeah, as I said, Ben White's right back defensive partnership, best CB partnership in the world, man. Gabriel and Saliba, no questions
Mhm.
about it. And left back Calafiori, he obviously came in. He was subbed in for Hincapi in the Leeds game, so it's starting for this game. And in terms of the midfield, I'll go for Rice, Eze, and Zubomendi, who had a very good performance against Leeds and got himself a goal. And in terms of the attacking three, I'll actually go for Noni on the right because I don't think Saka will be fit for this game because he got injured during the warm up against Leeds, and there hasn't been any news on whether he's going to be fit for this game. So Noni on the right, Martinelli on the left, and the man himself up front, bro. What are you saying, bro? The man himself, he's gonna get a goal tomorrow, man. I promise you, Victor Yokeres.
Yeah, I think he's really good. He's really good. I'd say that's
Mm,
yeah. With defense, Reece James definitely has to start for that exact reason.
mm,
You know, you
mm.
guys also do have a lot of game changing players. At any moment, anything could happen. So
Yeah,
we definitely need someone who can adapt to a lot of things. As you already know, Badiashile is not that guy.
mm,
You know,
yeah,
I'd say he's sort of plateaued a little bit. You know,
mm,
he's
mm.
sort of been on the same level where everyone else is sort of
Gone up.
progressing and improving.
Yeah, mm,
Like Fofana is, you know, Fofana did not come in that strong, but now
mm,
he's one of our, you know, main main starters. I mean, he's always been pretty good. Unfortunately, the injuries, but
yeah.
Gilchrist
Injury
is
killed
definitely
him.
someone to, you know,
Mm, to
have
worry
two
about
people on, at least two people maybe, and not give, you
it.
know, I feel like if we give him a little bit of that space, he will capitalize, and he's that kind of person, right?
Yeah.
So we have to make sure he's playing our game and not
Mm,
yours rather than
mm.
the opposite way.
As long as you match, the thing with Gyökeres is that as long as you match him from a physical perspective, because Gyökeres is a player who likes to use a lot of his physicality.
Hmm.
So as long as you match him in that perspective, then you can easily phase him out of the game
Don't
because
worry, Jakes. We've got something for that.
we got something
We've
for
got
that.
something for that. Yep.
Yeah, but he's scoring
You
tomorrow, man. We'll be there. Much reaction. You'll be seeing
know,
this much reaction, bro.
all right, Jakes. It's either that,
Bro, oh, Cole
you
Palmer, the
know,
Emirates.
it's gonna be really cold in London
It's
tomorrow,
gonna
bro.
be
Let me
cold,
tell
man.
you, it's gonna be cold.
Yeah, but not for that reason, man. Not because Palmer is gonna
All
have an
right.
impact. It's already cold in London, bro. It's already cold.
All I'm saying is your masks won't do any, don't do any,
Mm.
you know, they won't help you, bro. It's gonna be really cold. Make sure you
But
wear
I'm
that.
hearing your striker JP has isn't this his celebration? He also likes to wear masks, isn't
JP,
he? Yeah,
Jake, honestly, I wouldn't say JP is he's as much of a threat as you think
I think
because
he's on form though. He's on good form at the moment,
he
bro.
is,
Mm.
he's really on form, and getting a play of the match. What is it?
Mm.
Yeah, like man of the match awards.
Mm.
In Champions League. That's something he's never done before, right?
Mm.
Because he was in Brighton before, so it was a lot of
Mm.
low competition teams. Now I can see him really having fun.
Mm.
Yeah, our biggest flaw might just be Esteval missing a little bit. Um,
I hope
definitely
you
is
guys
gonna
start
need.
Garnacho though. I hope Garnacho is on that lineup because
Ah,
even though he scored 2 goals against us, bro, I'll be happy to see Garnacho in that team lineup because
yeah,
that's
there's a couple games where he does pretty well. He
mm,
sort of he doesn't have that wow factor,
mm,
that Esteval does, or
mm,
that Yao Pedro does, or that I don't know Saka does,
yeah, mm,
or Gyökeres, that everybody, some they can pull out something that you're completely shocked about.
mm,
Garnacho is not exactly that kind of player, right? He's
mm.
sort of, you know what to expect from him, and
He's
he
very
will
direct,
deliver. Yep, he
very
will absolutely try his best. It's just
direct.
sometimes he does make very I'd say expensive mistakes. Not expensive, but very you know.
He tends to, bro. I don't think he tends to run the ball out of play a lot, bro. Some
Yeah,
of
I
the
don't, I don't know what that's about.
great,
I
yeah,
thought we learned that in year four.
yeah, bro,
Like stay between the lines. I don't know what happens to him. I don't know what
yeah,
happens to him. But
yeah,
then again, those small mistakes in a game like this,
mm,
we really can't afford something like that
yeah.
because
Hopefully,
if
you
that
guys make mistakes, bro. We'll be there for them. We'll be there to
hopefully
come.
you make mistakes.
Yeah,
The only mistake you've made is wearing that shirt, bro. You're wearing
we'll see
that
tomorrow,
shirt.
bro. But what are we saying in
Thanks.
terms of
We
predictions?
need to place a wager. Huh? Sorry.
Adrian?
Yeah.
What are we saying about tomorrow? In terms of
Jakes.
predictions,
If we win, you must wear a Chelsea shirt. I don't know where you get it from.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't
In
know
your
what I'm
next
gonna
video.
do, bro. Bro, we'll talk about the wager offline. We'll talk about the wager offline. But what are you saying about predictions, bro? What are you saying about predictions for tomorrow?
Predictions.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
scoreless
go predictions. Because this game is either gonna be a really high scoring game or it's gonna be, you know, offense and defense. One team is gonna play full on defense, the other one's gonna
prediction.
play full on offense.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, I'd say 2-1
To want to
to who?
what
Where?
Chelsea? What's
Of
it? But do you
course.
win on
Of
penalties?
course.
Because if you guys go 2-1, then it's 5-5 on 4-4 rather
On
on
aggregate.
yeah.
Yes,
So do you
but
reckon you win on
also
penalties?
yeah, that's why this is one of those games we need, we sort of gauge that it's not really about the stats right now. It's
Yeah,
not
it's
really
just
about
about
the
winning.
aggregate. Yes,
About winning.
yeah,
But
I don't think we're in a position to care about the aggregate. We're a mid-table team. We're not at the top with you
mm,
guys, right? We're kind of
mm.
looking to get there. So as
So
long as we get those 3 points, I could not care what else happens.
now, but this is Carabao Cup, bro. It's so. Do you reckon you win on
Oh,
penalties? Because whoever wins
mhm.
progresses to the final, isn't it?
Right, right. You're talking about okay. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Um yeah, hopefully we get that. We just have to go really strong, get our
Mm,
priorities straight, make
mm.
sure we're on it.
Yeah.
and we should
Hopefully,
put we
hopefully
should
not.
live.
Hopefully not. Hopefully hopefully the Stamford Bridge, the bridge falls down yet again, like it nearly did on Saturday against West Ham. But score predictions, I'm gonna go for, like I spoke about it earlier in the show. I think you guys are gonna come out of the game like you guys are gonna go gung ho. You're gonna go 100 miles an hour from the start of the game. But at some point, we'll start to grow into the game. We'll get a goal. We'll get a second one, and then you guys will just grab like some little consolation goal in at some point during the game. So I'm going for 2-1 Arsenal win. I think Gyökeres will score. I think Martinelli will score. And for Chelsea, I believe not Esteval, Enzo Fernandez. He tends to, bro. He's been scoring a lot this season, so I feel like Enzo Fernandez will grab himself a goal.
Hmm.
Um, but either way, it will not matter because my team, my club will be going to the final in March.
I will
In
say
March.
this. I will say this. It's gonna be real cold. It's gonna be real cold in London. All right. I hope you guys make it to the finals because that's the only thing you guys seem to care. To
Mm,
accomplish. To
mm,
accomplish. What happens
mm,
after that
mm.
is up to you.
Yeah, Premier
All right.
League. Premier League will be on the way soon.
But
Premier
your
League.
boy Bukayo Saka, all right,
Uh,
let him just keep his wins at home. Okay.
What did you say?
He should just keep his wins at home. All right.
Bukayo Saka. He'll be
Yeah.
there. He'll be in a parade, the trophy parade in May, bro. Grass, will you
Like, yeah,
fly
he
out to
needs to
London for the trophy parade in May?
trophy parade.
The trophy parade, because
He
a
needs
certain
he needs
club
to
will be
parade
lifting
his
the league
books.
title.
He needs to parade his books. How about that? Education. Education. Huh?
Yeah.
Him and his other friends over there, Martinelli.
Mm,
Martinelli, I don't want to see that guy. I
mm,
don't want to see that guy. All right.
mm.
I don't like that guy. I've never liked him. Me and him
Why?
are not friends.
Because he always beats you. He always scores against your team. Yeah.
It's not about that. He
You
just
gotta
he's
remember when he skinned N'Golo Kante a
sure.
few years ago, left him in the halfway line, moving like Steven Gerrard against Liverpool, against Chelsea rather. Hmm?
Cheeks, please. Once you guys, the dead have not won a trophy since 2003. Do you
Mm.
understand that?
2003. What you
2003.
won 2020, bro? We won the FA Cup in 2020, bro.
Oh my god, bro.
What we doing here, man? What we doing here?
Okay, my bad. I forgot this was a Carabao Game Cup. My
Mm.
bad. If that's what you're on top of your priority list, sure, sure. Some of us have bigger fish to fry.
Yeah, we'll see. No trophies this season for Chelsea, yeah, and finishing
Still to
the
come. Still to come.
still
Believe
to
me, I'll let you know on Wednesday. I'll let you know on Wednesday.
Alright. But
Yep.
say no more, people. That's it in terms of the preview. Make sure you guys like, make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys show some love to Grass in the comments, man, because he's the first guest on the channel. Big him up every time for pulling up on the channel because this is my bro. But the friendship ends here
Bro.
for the next 24 hours until the game at the Emirates is
Jigs,
done.
I still love you, bro. I still love you.
Likewise, bro.
You miss
Love
my
to you, man.
cuddles. Stop playing. Stop lying.
Yeah, but say no more, bro. Make sure you guys like the vid. Make sure you guys subscribe. Grass, big up to yourself every time for coming on the channel.
Bro.
Hopefully, I see you soon here. Hopefully, I have you on the channel yet again in the future. But anything else you would like to touch on before we end the vid?
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me.
Mm,
It's my pleasure always to, support the boy, support the boy. And it's
mm,
always some healthy competition, whatever we say is never really, just always
mm.
take it with a pinch of salt. So
100%, bro. It's how it is, man. But yeah,
appreciate you.
thank you for coming on, Grass.
No
And
problem.
big up everyone yet again for watching the vid. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you lot in the match reaction tomorrow.